So here we have Sophia, and she's going to demonstrate our very handy model of a brain representation. Dan Siegel first showed us how to use this brain model representation when he was referring to the brain and its different functions regarding regulation, self-control, and our executive function. So here we have our little model. It's our right hand. And if you use your right hand and look at the bottom of your palm, that's your cerebellum, and then just below that is your brainstem. So the brainstem is responsible for basic functions of keeping us alive, our heartbeat and breathing, just to keep us functioning on a day-to-day basis. Then there's our cerebellum, responsible for balance. And as we move up the hand, we'll find what's called the limbic system. So if you tuck in your thumb, you'll see the limbic system houses two important parts of our emotion regulation system, the hippocampus and the amygdala. Fancy words, but basically what they mean is that that's your emotion regulation system. There's where your fight or flight is. So when we're scared, overwhelmed, or have big emotions, we have this fight or flight response that's tucked away in our limbic system. Now usually, the limbic system is well housed under our frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is responsible for executive function. So planning, organization, structure, paying attention to things, impulse control, all of those are housed in our frontal lobe system. Now sometimes what happens is we get distressed or overwhelmed and we literally flip our lid. So what are we left with? We're left with our limbic system, full of emotions and dysregulation. And the only thing we're left with then is our cerebellum and brainstem to help us get calm again. That means we can only rely on those systems, not our frontal lobe, to get us calm again. So again, frontal lobe, usually housing the limbic system. And when we're in a good state of regulation, this is how our brains look. But sometimes our lid gets flipped and we're full of emotions and fight or flight. So thank you for Sophia for being our wonderful hand model.